Yeah, this is your host Rob. This is Different Shades Group. Tristan here as well.
What?
What's happening? So, summer vibes. As you can tell, the sunglasses are on, which means it's summer vibes, man.
I didn't get the memo though, so
that's it. Yeah. What you saying for the holidays? What's going on with the holidays then? Because it's obviously summer holidays. Everyone's at Murky Festival.
Yeah, well, Murky Festival looks like it's popping off already. It looks a bit dangerous, which is something that I think everybody gets a bit weary with festivals itself. But I mean, other than that, it's good to see all British artists together.
It's man, like
and
everyone.
you know, everyone's over there.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing I would say is anybody that has girlfriends, they're probably a bit worried about all artists.
Are you letting your girlfriend go to Murky Festival?
Well, first of all, that's not even a question. So that's not even a question. That's not no insecurity or nothing like that. But I know there's a lot of behaviour that will be happening over there because Ibiza's a big destination of this year. No?
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of them ones. It's not so much about Ibiza itself. I think it's about there's certain holidays you can go on, certain type of holidays you can go on when you're in a relationship. I think.
Yeah.
Right. So a group of girls going to Ibiza for Murky Festival or spring break. Obviously, if you're going on them things, like I'm under the presumption you don't have a man because I just think right. You should be.
Well, you see, all right, cool. This is the this is where it gets interesting because you have relationships that survive all winter, and then the spring comes out. You know, the clothes get a bit lighter. Everybody gets a bit more excited, and it's thing. And I know everybody can turn around and say like, "Right, do you have interest? Not interest. What do you call it? Security and trust in your relationship." But I think everybody still has that little thing that lingers back in the back of their mind. Like, are you going to take the drunk nights too far?
No, for me, you know what it is. I think
you're going to be alright.
I think, you know what it is, yeah. It's not even a reflection on them. It's never a reflection on the other partners. It's just like, you got to remember, innit, like, we're brothers, innit? So, we know what brothers are like, innit? And me personally, I feel like if you're putting yourself in a situation like that, people are out, they're having a good time, you don't want your man to come, having juices. Rappers are about, footballers are about. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got like single girls with you who may or may not be egging you on.
Yeah.
But then again, the same thing can say for guys. But I don't know, man. I just think it's different.
Maybe I know somebody's gonna say maybe it's.
I tell you, like this is a madness. This is completely separate from this. But what was I watching? I was watching something on the internet, and there was this woman was telling a story about how she got drunk and all the rest of it, and then like she linked up with this guy. But she was saying in the conversation, she's like, "Oh yeah, so I seen it, like we were going out, we were in a club or whatever, and I knew this guy from before. It was like a uni kind of setup, right?"
Yeah.
And she goes, and he goes to her. "Oh yeah, come like, do you want to come to mine and watch like a bit of telly or whatever?" Yeah. And she turns around.
Can you watch a bit of telly?
Like come watch a bit of telly with me or something like a, something. And he goes. And she goes, and she's like, yeah. So I told my boyfriend where I was going, and then I went with this guy, and I was like, what? And I had to rewind it because I was like, what? I don't understand. Like, so what? Like, I was just like, what? Hold on. So I told my boyfriend where I was going. Anyway, like the short version, isn't it? But I'm just a bit like, I can't process that. She's saying, "Oh, I'm telling my boyfriend I'm just gonna go with this boy real quick." Okay,
but you see, that's an extreme though.
Nah, but she said it like it was not even a thing. Like, oh yeah, like no. Look, I'm sure nothing was planning to happen. Bro,
listen, I don't think this is just my opinion. Real men, and I know somebody's gonna try and turn around and say, "Nah, that's nothing to do. That's not mature." I think real men. You know the borderlines of what you in your relationship. You know what you can actually say. And what you can't actually say before it's becoming a bit suspect or disrespectful. You must be taken for a real mug if your girl rings you and tells you she's going to watch television with a Brett. She ain't even said the name. She ain't even said nothing.
I think she just doesn't even...
Because males don't even like women's male friends. Yeah, really.
Really
and truly, like we will all get along. We're all cool. Like everybody knows. All right, cool. You got male friends. Same thing, vice versa. But let's just be honest. Like everybody's got that little thing in the back of their head, even though they shouldn't. I mean, I'm not really. I'll say I'm not a jealous type, but
No, but it's not about jealous stuff, because would that be cool, you doing it the other way around? That's thing, what you think about.
What if I said that I have one of my female friends coming to watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and thing and all the rest of it. But
I think there's a difference. I think if it's alright, let's just put it this way. If I always think, and somebody might be saying, yeah, but you can still get baffled that way. Any girl you've got to know, say like in the beginning stages or anything like that. Normally, the male friends that ain't doing stuff are naturally around, if you get what I'm saying. You know, you'll see them at functions, events, or comments, or some. There'll be a natural flow. There'll be a natural flow. What is it? This is How drunk is too drunk?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the same thing we're talking about these festivals then. How drunk is too drunk?
Well,
because if I'm going to a festival...
No, you know what it is? I just feel like people... You can't... Look, everyone...
I don't taint everybody with the same brush. I'm just saying there's certain things we know. Like, do you think there's a difference between house festivals, levels of behaviour with everything else, or a hip-hop festival, or just like a reggae festival, you know, where everybody's just high, got a marijuana,
what I'm saying is, if you're single...
then
and you're in these
what
environments, I don't care what you be doing, innit? Because when I'm single, like, I don't want people to be making comments about
everything's
me.
off limits.
However,
everything's on limits. Sorry.
When you're in a relationship, there's certain things that you shouldn't.
But how do you say that?
Because then, like, it's not just one way. You'll think that would you be comfortable with her doing it? If you guys are both comfortable with her doing that and you doing that's cool. That's a different.
My theory is people are gonna do what they want to do anyway. Yeah. So if you got that thing within you, it's in your nature to just like, you know, flirt, do all of those things. There, that flirting thing don't run with me. To be fair, like I think there's got to. If you're with someone, then you know the boundaries you can push by what your partner has expressed, what they will allow or not. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean to say like you come in with a list of things and you're like, yo, you know, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that.
No, but you would know. You wouldn't do out of respect, innit?
Well, especially if you don't want it done to you.
That's it, innit?
So, like...
All I'm saying is, there's no way... Put it this way, if my girl came to me and suggested that she wanted to go to Ibiza with all her friends who happen to be single...
Yeah.
I mean, she wouldn't even come to me with that kind of suggestion because, first of all, like, you don't rate me if you don't because then I can turn around.
But that could just be coincidence that time. But I'm talking about like the Murky Festival. From what I've seen, like put it this way, I haven't been Ibiza. Murky Festival's in Ibiza, right? Yeah. I've never been Ibiza, so from what I've seen, it's not far off of like Vegas behaviour.
Oh, really?
And we all know the same with Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's not to say people can't still enjoy their holidays and still what they do. I still believe like if I'm seeing someone and I'm doing something like that, then they can still do their girls' holidays and they can do whatever. Because I don't want nobody telling me like, oh no, you can't go on your boys' holidays. Like you just like no. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. But I'm beginning to think, is there like when you've got all a group of stars. Like
because this is what
you know what I mean.
You see that we've just said the word stars. See, that's where things change up. Okay. You're not worried about everyday Tom and Jack and whatever.
Even though that's probably the ones that are gonna do something. But then everybody feels their girl is the most prettiest thing that an artist will come off stage and be like, yeah, I want to sleep with you tonight.
Yeah. And
it don't really.
This is the important thing, right? You're talking about the stars, isn't it? You're talking about rappers, footballers, isn't it? Yeah. And fame changes the equation. Do you know what I'm saying? Fame fully changes the equation. So because I remember someone saying something to me about how she done a thing with Young Bane, innit? Like I know from someone. Yeah. I'm not gonna be dropping names, innit?
That sounds very informative.
I don't know the setup of. I don't know the girl. Like the girl was someone else.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But where if you slept with, I don't know, John, and then you slept with Young Bane, innit? You're going to be telling everyone you slept with Young Bane. You're not going to be telling everyone you slept with John. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's in the sense of, like, you wouldn't parade it. It makes it better somehow.
I think y'all are good at...
I've heard a story before that some girl is known for sleeping with celebrities.
Yeah.
Like Trey Songz.
That goes for the history, We know. What's her name?
Chris Brown, Floyd Mayweather. So somehow,
Superhead.
Yeah, so somehow that makes it better because they're famous. And the reason why that is because they can have their pick of anyone because of who they are and they've chosen you.
Yeah.
So this is the problem with these rappers and the stars, because there's like a badge of pride almost. It's like, I slept with bare man, but they're all famous, so it's better. Do you know what I mean?
We're gonna get some heat and backlash from some people. They'll be like, no, it's not.
Come on now.
Listen, I think I do believe when it comes to stepping out on their partners, I believe women are turning as savages, men.
Yeah.
I think this is just the day and age we're in. But obviously, you got your good people that are loyal. You got your people that are out here. You have got your peoples that will actually wear that like a badge and say that, because that will give them the kind of status of who they can get. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When really and truly, the stars is probably off their nut, and they're just, it is what it is, isn't it? You're in the hotel room, you're doing all the things, just like the.
And then trying to get them to leave.
Yeah, we know who's.
We seen something about. Darling, you gotta go home, darling.
Okay, now who was Darling's man at the time? Who's Darling's man? Because Darling shouldn't be in that environment if Darling has somebody, but we don't know how that is. But look at the comments though. Girls were getting upset with how he was talking to them. But I'm saying, but you know how that person is.
Yeah, but you're putting yourself in a situation where you're just one of many. So if you behave like trash, you're gonna get treated like trash, innit? And when you're done with trash, you throw it out, innit? That's when it becomes trash.
Yeah.
So. But I'm saying that, like, this is the thing as well, yeah. You like, how can you, like, you could. I just don't understand it. Like, that's just like no respect at all. That's no respect.
But then correct. So
not from him. Like, he's well in his rights to do that, innit? But I bet you any money. She's not on camera, which was the one that we got. But I bet you any money, her or one of her brethren has a man, but they're still going to put themselves in an environment with stars, want to juice with them and want to do a thing with them.
Okay.
They're not inviting you to the hotel for pleasant conversation.
No, but we know that. That's how there's always a lot of cases. At the end of the summer, there's a lot of cases that's become pending, and I do believe these cases kind of arise when people are exposed. So when it goes back to what you're saying with the badge situation, I did this and do that. That's amongst the group. Oh yeah, he picked me. Do you know what I'm saying? And we did this. But then when that leaks, when the holiday season is finished, I was drugged. I didn't know what was going on. But we all know by location. Shout outs to Burna Boy and Dave. That song's a favourite of mine. We all know that certain environments where you're gonna be. That's why I said with Ibiza, like it is a very. I don't know. I think your relationship's got to be kind of strong with all of that, because seeing memes and comments and all of that. But playing devil's advocate now. Yeah. Just for the female side of things, do you feel that women that allow their boyfriends to go there are hoping for them not to do anything, or do you think that's because they, no matter what happens, what they don't know won't happen?
It depends what their relationship like. But for me personally, like obviously I'll be doing my stank soon, and it don't matter where we do my stag, like a stag.
As you said stank, I thought it was like something else that was gonna be going crazy.
No,
bro.
So I'll be doing my stag. I don't know where I'm gonna be doing my stag. I could be doing it in bloody Spain. I could be doing it in like America. I could be doing it in Barcelona. It doesn't matter where it does. Like me personally, I know for myself. Man is going on a stag. That don't mean I'm gonna be out here running hoes.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if people are out here running hoes, that's fine for me. I'm not here to judge in it. You're gonna get married in a few weeks, so
yeah.
But
I've seen some bad behaviours.
Yeah,
but that's not even coming from the thing. But like I said, like with the devil's advocate, what I'm trying to get at is like men's behaviour, because we can talk personally from that angle. I mean, like we spoke about from like men looking at women now, and like what probably men are afraid to say. They'll probably just say, "Oh no, babe, I trust you. I'll do all of this," but secretly, do you know what I mean? But with the other way round now, you could still be caught. Because I've been caught in a group that is just like the nasty boys. I've been a good boy. A very good boy. You get me? A very good boy, and I can behave. But like, I feel probably women have the same. I think they have the same reservations.
I don't know.
The Murky Festival right now.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of girls, partners out there, and they could be the friends of the stars, because now everything's enabled. So like, you got a star, and he's come with his entourage.
Yeah.
You know, like how man them could make up a name and say, yeah, he's my light holder. Or,
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, so he's here. So now it's enabled to get out of hand. Because the clubs have set them up in the nicest parts. They're going to do their thing. They're going to be jumping from club to club the whole night. And now it enables it more. So do you think that's easier access to do behave that man?
I don't even blame these stars. I don't blame their entourage. I don't blame any of them, innit?
Yeah.
Because, like, that's not my business, innit? You got a girl, you got a wife. Not my business, boy, innit? Not my business. Do whatever, innit? But I'm saying... The fault comes from the person who's going into that environment knowing that they're with someone. That's where the fault comes through. Innit? Same thing, same if you flip it the other way around. But the reason why we're saying girls and male stars is because guys and female stars isn't really like that.
Yeah,
they don't want nice
female stars, like female stars, I would say they don't really have groupies. They have stalkers.
Yeah.
So that's a legal problem already. If man just starts running around the hotel knocking, you don't hear about Beyonce had a sex scandal with her stalker. Like it's never gonna happen. But you know, you could have somebody like a Jay-Z, and you just automatically think gal are just throwing themselves.
Yeah, because of the name and the look and the rest of it, right? So, and guys and stars or whoever they may be, they want nice looking girls around them to come party with them or whatever.
Yeah, nobody likes anything.
Because it's just a physical. This is what I'm saying. From that alone, it's just a physical thing. It's not like, oh yeah, she was catching a vibe with her. Yeah, come through with us. Come have a little juice with us. Catch a vibe. Come on, like don't be that naive, innit? But there's still that naive. It's like you don't have to explain. If you're, why I don't never understand is, if you're proud about what you've done, you shouldn't have to explain yourself. So you know when you put in them situations where, oh yeah, but no, I'm not gonna do anything, or I'm not gonna do this. Oh, I only thing with him because it went like this. It don't matter, innit? Like,
you think that might come with life lessons, though?
Say it with your chest.
That might come with life lessons. You know, like you've been in a situation. Like my thing is, it's like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna play some innocent angel because everybody's done their foulness, but like the way I've navigated and I've understood it to be is, as you said, if you don't put yourself in that environment and think, but if you're going on holiday, you're not exactly going to lock yourself in a hotel.
No, of course not. You're going to go out.
Like if the boys are going out, they're going to do their thing, the girls are going out, then it's, you know, you are going to get cliques and clashes, and it would be interesting to know if people, would you mind if there's a group of bros and then your missus had a conversation with somebody?
Was she asking for directions?
No, I'm just saying. Do you think that is possibility?
I understand the question.
Do you think it's a possibility? Because I've known the group. You see, it's very difficult to be like. That's why I said, does the Ibiza thing right now? Because Ibiza is hot. You get me? All I keep hearing about is Ibiza. I'm seeing Ibiza all over the place, and it's one of those ones where there's obviously packs of wild wolves going to these destinations. Like there's gonna be some good wolves and there's gonna be some bad wolves, and the bad wolves would normally meet up with the other bad wolves, but the good wolves will be there as well. So like what's acceptable and what's not acceptable for you? What do you say? I can see you getting a bit tense.
Let me think of this objectively. I think let's put that out there. I trust my woman
100%,
right, and I know my woman respects me, which is probably more important. Right?
Yeah.
But I think that you can have girls' holidays, you can have lads' holidays,
yeah.
But what are you going there to do in it? Who's the crowd you're going with? Now, if you're going with a mix of people, you're going with some man who are married, you're going with some man who've got girls, you're going with some single people, like whatever. That I think that factors into it, because then that says what kind of environment you're going to be putting yourself in.
Yeah, true.
Depending on what you're going to be doing and that kind of thing. So. I don't know, me personally, but this is not a situation that I need to really worry about.
Yeah, because it won't happen, would it?
No, it's me, bro. It's like from the moment they said, oh, I'm going to go like here with girls who are single as well, they'll point out. Because you notice that her friends who have got mans or who have got husbands even, they're not going with them. And then you say, okay, so why aren't they going with them? Why is it only like girl A, girl B and girl C going? Oh, because they're all single, so they're behaving like they're single, innit? Okay.
So there should be a division between the single career and the thing.
I think you can mix.
Because that can flip. That can flip on us.
Yeah, that's fine. You could be a single or someone in a relationship and you guys go on holiday and it's a mixed group. That's cool as well. But I'm saying that their motives might be different of why they're going. You know?
Yeah. I hear that.
That's why like hens and stags are so like
hens and stags. Hens and stags, and as I said, I've been to some great stags, and it's not actually been like a mad situation where it's like you got your basic itinerary, which everybody knows what that is, and do you know what I mean? I do feel like if you respect the situation, it can get sloppy. It does always get messy and stuff like that. But I think just maybe the pressure's all on the maid of honor and the best man. Like if it goes wrong, maybe it's their fault. So people choose your people that you're trusting your whole marriage with wisely, I would say.
That's it.
Not to throw not many best men under the bus, but yeah.
Well, that's it really. But we're gonna be available on your host Rob on the socials, Trizzy Trizzy, right? On the socials as well, and then it's gonna be Different Shades Group on the podcast. Obviously, you should be subscribing to this. More episodes are gonna be coming. We'll be having some guests as well, but we'll be talking a lot more as well. But for now, we're out.